What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Alex. If you want to lose weight without all the gimmicks, all the fads that you see everywhere on social media, start by hitting the subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss a video in the future. And today I want to give you 3 very simple tips that will allow you to lose more weight without following any kind of diet. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Alex. I've lost well over 130 pounds, and now I help people lose weight just like I did without all the fads, gimmicks, or the mistakes that I made previously when I was first losing my own weight. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is 3 very simple pieces of advice, 3 tips that will allow you to lose more weight faster without following any kind of diet, no calorie counting, none of that stuff. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is actually what I personally use still to this day. And it's also what my clients currently use. So grab a pen, grab a pencil, and make sure you write these down. The very first tip that I want to share with you is to stop drinking your calories. Now, why is this important? This is very important because liquids usually don't fill you up substantially for a long period of time. But if those liquids still contain calories, you're going to end up eating way more than you should, not see the weight loss that you want to see, and just feel more hungrier than ever. And what you're going to find is that the second you stop drinking or consuming liquid calories, you're going to end up having more overall calories to use to actually eat the food. During weight loss, we all have a limited amount of calories that we have to eat in order to lose weight. But by over-consuming the calories via liquid calories, we end up just making this way more difficult for ourselves than it needs to be. The second crucial tip that I want to share with you is talking about volume and eating more. When people first start to lose weight, they start thinking about eating as little as possible, and this is the exact wrong mentality, and this is exactly why people end up overeating in the future. And the biggest important factor as far as people's weight loss success is how well do you manage hunger. And the best way to manage hunger is by actually eating more volumes of food for the least amount of calories. So how can you apply this to your current life right now? You can begin by adding vegetables, very fibrous, very crunchy vegetables to every single meal. So effectively what you end up doing is taking a meal that you would have ate before and you make it bigger by adding more vegetables to it. It's the same meal that previously would have taken up this much space in your stomach ends up taking up this much space in your stomach for not that many, if at all, more calories. One more thing you can do is before every single meal to drink a glass or a cup of water. What this is going to do is the meal that you eat after the cup or the glass of water is going to make you filled up much more than if you didn't drink the water. Now, a little last tip regarding the overall volume of food that you eat is if you currently are eating snacks like Oreos, cookies, ice cream, very carby snacks, what you can do is replace them for fruit instead. The fruit will still taste pretty good, it will take up way more space in your stomach, and effectively you'll be much fuller for a much longer period of time. And the third tip, and in my own opinion, it's by far the most important one. And this is talking about not setting crazy huge expectations or goals for yourself in a very short period of time. And what ends up happening is if a person sets crazy goals for themselves, for example, like losing 5, 6, or even 7 pounds during a single week, if by some means, by some miracle, the person ends up losing that much weight in a single week, they will almost never reach that amount of weight loss again continuously and consistently over a long period of time. So instead, what you should do is set smaller goals for yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with losing a single pound or 2 pounds per week. And if you think about it, a single pound a week is over 50 pounds during the course of an entire year. And the most people don't even have that much weight to lose in the first place. And once you hit these smaller goals, you'll feel so accomplished with yourself that it'll just start compounding and snowballing into a huge success. But this will not happen if you set crazy big goals for yourself, because the chance of failure once you do that is dramatically higher than if you were to set smaller goals for yourself. And if you do set crazy big goals for yourself, just know that the chance of you actually completing them is pretty much slim to none. Because even if you do lose a whole bunch of weight in a single week, it will not happen the following week or the following 2 weeks. So set yourself up for success by setting smaller goals for yourself because you want to reach them and you want to feel good about yourself. And if you got any value from this video today, make sure you let me know down in the comments below and hit the subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss a video in the future. And also let me know down in the comments below which other topics you would like to see me cover. And remember that consistency is absolutely everything, and I'll see you next time.